One of the reasons that I use PowerPoint as a software for creating digital books is that it keeps the process of recording sounds very quick and very simple. One of the things that we can do in creating our digital books is have the students read aloud the text that they have written and record that reading so that they can then listen to it back. That has a couple of learning advantages. One is that when students listen to their reading of the text, they often realise that it doesn't flow quite the way they intended, or that perhaps they could have chosen a better word or a different phrase to express what they wanted to say a little more clearly. So it's a really useful feedback mechanism for students in their own writing. Once the book is finished, the person who reads it also has some support in terms of helping them to be independent in reading the book. They not only have the text on the page that they can read themselves, but they can have the sound recording read the text back for them if they'd like to do that. So let's have a look at the process of doing a sound recording to record the text. Firstly, you need to have a microphone plugged into the computer that you're working on and the sound levels adjusted appropriately. Having done that, you go up to the Insert menu, pop down to Movies and Sounds, and the last option, we're going to record our own sound. It's a very simple recording device with a limit of 60 seconds. This is our button to press when we start recording. This is the one to press when we're finished, and this will allow us to replay our recording to make sure we're happy with it. So it's just a matter of pressing the record button and reading the text aloud. This is Taz, the Tasmanian Devil. Taz came on our excursion with us to the gardens. So having made that recording, I can play it back to check that I'm happy with it, and when I am, just click the OK button. This also brings in speaking and listening skills, because once the children play back their reading of the story, it helps them to identify that perhaps their voice might not have enough intonation or expression, and so those kinds of performance learning can be enhanced by listening back to themselves while they're not actually doing the reading. So it's quite a good tool for that as well. Anyway, PowerPoint puts this little megaphone icon right in the middle of the page once the recording is done. You may be asked to choose whether the recording plays automatically or when it's clicked. I'd suggest you always choose the option for when it's clicked. The reason for that is I usually move the megaphone out to the side and perhaps even click on the corner to make it a little bit bigger and a bit more obvious. And that reminds the reader that this is the text that megaphone will read aloud for them when they want it to do so. And that's really all there is to knowing about recording text for PowerPoint.